I'd like to offer you a personalized tarot reading right now. So if you're looking for a message from GUS, God, the universe, or spirit, let's do a breathing exercise to close our minds to the outside world and welcome in whatever the message the tarot has for us today. So breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, so now it's time to ask Gus our question. I approach the tarot a little differently than other readers. I like to work with the universe rather than just having the universe provide something for me. So when we're asking when questions, when will this happen? When will I get a job? When will I get a boyfriend? When will I get married? All this kind of stuff. We're asking the universe to provide something for us while we just sit back on the couch and just wait for it to happen, not having a human experience. So I like to ask us how and what questions. How can I get married? How can I get a job by a certain date? What do I need to pay attention to in my current relationship? How can I give myself self-love? That kind of a thing. So that's how I like to work. There's still a little bit of divination involved, but it's you using the tarot to enhance your human experience instead of just asking for something to be given to you. Now, if you want to put your question down in the comments, you are more than welcome to. And if you need me to help you decode the tarot's message a little bit more for you, I'm totally willing to do that. But with that being said, let's see what the tarot has to say for us today. Okay. Ooh, this one might hurt a little bit today, but we're going to see how this goes. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the King of Pentacles, to me, he is the safest card in the entire deck. This king knows where all of his money is going. He knows what his comfort zone is, not willing to step out of it. He knows where his investments are. He's very comfortable. Money, health, all of it. He's just kind of like grounded as well. We've got Pentacles, so he's very grounded, very in the present moment. Now we've got King of Pentacles in reverse. So a reverse card is blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So I get, like, whenever this card comes up, I get the feeling of, like, take a risk. Do something. Like, do something out of your comfort zone. Because you're probably a bit too comfortable, maybe too comfortable with your pain, maybe too comfortable in your current circumstances. So do something a little different and rock your nervous system just a little bit. Now, I don't know what card this is. I think it's Perry Mason. I'm not entirely sure, but this is the TV series tarot deck, and I'm not sure what TV series this is being represented of. And I don't know if Perry Mason was out when these cards were made. I think the deck was made in 17, 18. But your guess is as good as mine if you want to put that down in the comments. All right, so next we have the Ten of Wands. Now, the tens in the tarot are completion. Wands is associated with the element of fire. Fire is associated with our passions, our aspirations, and our creative energy. So this seems to be like you're carrying too much. It seems to be like you are putting so much on your back, and it's time to delegate some responsibilities to other people. It's time for you to not hold on to other people's pain in order for you to keep going. Holding on to what others are feeling are probably what's preventing you from stepping out of your comfort zone. So if you can delegate and let go of some of that, probably by, doing something out of your comfort zone, you'll be able to start over. I just got chills down my right side. You'll probably be able to start over with the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands will be a little bit more clear, a new idea, a new way of doing something creative and not feeling so heavy with other people's burdens, or even the burdens that you've placed onto yourself. So again, like putting the cards together, let's go back actually to the 10. I think that this is more like a seventh heaven situation, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. What TV show do you think this is? So yeah, putting this together, I do kind of feel like with whatever question you've asked, remember to keep your your findings toward the question that you've asked. What I'm finding a lot with my tarot readings is that a lot of people will ask a question, and then they will say, oh, well, that card has to do with this. And I'm like, well, as much as that might be true, let's try to focus a little. You asked a specific question. So let's focus, let's re-guide it toward your question, not this left. It still all might be connected, but let's try to see how the connection to where you got to what the question is that you asked, and guide the cards back to guide the message, guide the cards back to what the question that you actually asked. That's what I'm finding a lot recently. It's just more of a, it almost feels like the querent, you are trying to force the message. That's just kind of what I get from it. And I could be wrong. I totally could. Maybe the card totally is what that thing is that you're talking about. That's totally off kilter from what you asked, because it is all connected. But that's just what I've seen recently, and I just want to, we asked a specific question from the tarot, so let's try to see what the cards are saying about that specific question. I hope that made sense. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's feel free to put what you got in the comments as well. I would love to hear what you got. If you are one of those people who do like to give energy back to your tarot reader, one of the ways that you can do that is by interacting with this video. Like, commenting, favoriting, reposting, and following me are all ways that you can give me some energy back for this tarot reading. Now, I also won't deny you giving me $5 if you want to. So that's another way. That's a sixth way that you can give me some energy back. With that all now being said and being done, let's do another breathing exercise to kind of close our minds, close out the reading, and go back into our real lives. So breathe in. And breathe out. Thank you very much for spending your moment. Thank you very much for spending your morning with me.